Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new video on Viajar Vale la Pena.
This is a fantastic journey that started in Argentina in 2015, and the goal is to reach Alaska.
I'm traveling all across California. I'm already far north in this state. I'm about to enter a new state. I'm going to reach Oregon.
I'm making progress and covering a lot of miles, which excites me a lot. I'm meeting wonderful people and having fantastic experiences.
So definitely traveling is worth it. Right now, I'm in Fort Bragg, saying goodbye to the genius, the great, the incredible Julio Salvadoreño.
You can tell.
Here, blue predominates.
Yes, as long as you don't add yellow like they do in Argentina. There are few people who like those things, fewer and fewer.
The blue looks beautiful like this.
I can already imagine. Because I have a lot of friends who are Boca fans and I don't mention it.
No, but there isn't a good vibe with the few Boca fans who watch us. And I'm ready to hit the road. This friend gave me some fruit and I don't know what else, and we went to explore the city and...
So you can leave happy and you know you have a brother here in Fort Bragg.
Thank you so much. Thank you for everything. You're a real champ. Say hi to your wife.
Same to you. Say hi to Cynthia too. Tell her that God bless her and that we're keeping in touch. All right?
Do you want to see how it starts, Julio? Listen.
Good.
But this truck is crazy. We'll see each other. We're hitting the road again. Fuelito, buenito, thank you. How nice. How nice. I love meeting such cool and friendly people and also discovering new places because it helped me. I had gone out on my bike to explore much of Fort Bragg, but mostly the coast and downtown, and he took me to other places.
That are higher up in the mountains and at the port, which were awesome.
I'm really excited to hit the road, really excited. Today is Sunday, and even more so because there's a beautiful route ahead.
You'll see. There will be some climbs. There will be mountains. It's definitely going to be beautiful scenery, so that's where we're headed.
A new day on the road. I'm very excited.
I just looked at myself in the mirror and I was smiling to myself. I thought, what's going on?
And I have a really nice feeling in my
Body. I feel like I'm on a Sunday outing, going through such beautiful places. Now I'm getting close to the coast again. But just a moment ago it went inland and I saw an area with trees.
At one point there were really tall trees and it was like the sun was completely blocked, passing through the shade.
Now a little bridge, I love going over bridges, and the road is beautiful, few cars, very enjoyable, I love it.
It's like a Sunday stroll through a beautiful place with some nice sunshine. Let's hope it stays like this so we can keep moving forward.
And suddenly I hit a really sharp curve and it takes me straight to the plaza.
And this is something I've seen a lot around here. This number of stops, well, this one is small, but there are a lot of parking spots to stop and get out to enjoy the place. It's beautiful. Well, I've been going through a whole area of ups and downs. Estancia has been behaving fantastically. I love it. Look at this. The sky is covered with towering trees. What a beauty.
Steep, I tell you, steep.
I'm going to step aside for a second here to let this truck pass. It's been very patient with me.
Let's go. There are several more cars coming. Come on, I'm losing my momentum.
I lost my momentum, but here I am. A champion, a genius, an awesome person. Look how she climbs, look how she climbs. Also here you have to pay attention to every turn, because you turn and it opens up a beautiful view, a spectacular landscape. It's so nice. Here it really got steep and curvy, I'm telling you, it's heating up. Barbara, I'm going to have to look
In the translator what hazardous means, because every now and then it says entering hazardous and then it says leaving.
But I have no idea what it is. What does it mean? In this part of the route, It takes a little curve. There it says leaving hazard zone. Tsunami. Possible tsunami zone. What? Well, it said that it takes a little curve and starts to move away from the sea.
Why would I shift into first gear if it doesn't bother the estanciera? To shift into first, you have to go down like this, stop the truck completely.
So we started to go into the forest and the mountains, and we started to move away from the coast.
Something tells me this stretch of road is also going to be spectacular. I've been doing this whole stretch in first gear, because it's all uphill.
The estanciera makes a noise when it's in first gear, but it climbs. It's not lacking in power.
Let's go, huh? The climb is pretty tough, I'm telling you. I'm moving forward. Cinti used to do this when she wanted to ask the wagon driver to move forward, she'd lean forward, or when she wanted to balance the weight to one side, she'd lean like this. But also to see, because the curves are very tight.
No, but we're doing really well.
I have the fan on here, the electric fan in the front, for when it needs a little more cooling.
The sun means we're moving, that it's not so steep. It looks like I'm already reaching the top part.
But I'm pushing through, I am. Where am I? Keep going up. Ultrafiltration starts to go down, and it's
A relief for everyone, especially for Stancy, who also starts to cool down. She was coming to the limit, but she was fine. She didn't go over or anything, but, well, we have to take care of her too. But, well, the descent is starting. How nice it is to go through these places. I love this, I love it, I love these roads. A little stop in the middle of who knows where. Nothing happened with the estanciera. I just stopped because it was a really steep climb, and then there's another one coming, which will also go up the mountain and then come back down. Now we're starting to go downhill a bit, so it started to cool down. I said to myself,
Should we stop for a bit? It's been about 2 hours or so since I left. A little over 2 hours, so I'm going to make myself some sandwiches.
While Stancy cools down, and we keep going on the road. You can hear it down here.
There's a river passing by.
And the mix between the river and the pines, you can't really see it. In fact, I can't see it either, not even with zoom or anything. Rivers, pines, green nature, little flower. Look at this, look at this. What a beautiful thing to be on this trip. I find it fascinating.
In the end, I didn't have a sandwich. Instead, I remembered I had a little bit of lentil stew left. Look at this, my God.
Here I have some cheese that Julio gave me. It's Salvadoran-style cheese. And a little soda has helped me too. So that's it, we're just how we want to be. This just needs a little bit of oregano. Oh, is it not good? And now, when it's warm, I add the cheese and it goes perfectly. These little stops along the road.
Like this, eating something delicious and continuing on. What a beauty.
Alright, I'm getting back on the road. Ready for the second climb. The estanciera is already totally... I cooled it down, which is great. I let it warm up a bit there. Still, I'm thinking I'll probably look for a little spot around here to sleep closer by. It'll be much quieter, nicer in nature, and tomorrow we'll continue. Suddenly, I came out from that whole forest of really tall trees.
You can see a clearing here, with some impressive pine-covered mountains and sunlight coming in.
Beautiful! The second climb begins. This one is more winding, but it doesn't seem
to be as steep as the other one.
You do have to keep pushing, but it doesn't seem as tough. And there we go, climbing and climbing, going up at our own pace, at our own speed, but... What do you say about the scenery? What do you say about these pine trees? I don't know if these aren't sequoias. I've been calling them pine trees, but now I think they're sequoias because of how tall they are.
Yeah, honestly, I think these are sequoias. That makes sense.
They're much taller, and they give the whole landscape a much more impressive look.
Passing through a new sequoia forest. Ah, and really awesome, huh?
Even though the noise might sound like something else, it's really awesome. The temperature.
Really good.
Looks like there's a pretty interesting outing. What I've been noticing is that the places to stop that I found so far were all really damp and kind of dangerous.
But here I feel good about it.
I have an app on my phone that measures the level of inclination. So what do you put here?
It's on 2, I have to put a little wedge in the back, and I make it straight like this. Now it's on 3. I have to lift it up.
Okay, on the left side, so I'm going to put the wedges on that side. Perfect.
I have these little pieces of wood to level it and make it look great.
So mainly I'm going to put them on this side, I'm going to put them like this, and then I'll decide how much it lifts.
Here it goes.
Well, there it seems like it can't decide. No, 0 is fine. And on the other hand,
Perfect. Well, here on this little outing when the sun starts to go down.
I'm going to spend the night here. I imagine it's going to be a quiet night. I don't think there will be many cars passing by at night.
And this silence when no cars go by. Wow.
It's beautiful. Look at this place. Look at this.
Some trees. There's like a path down there, and over there's a door.
But it doesn't say anything, so honestly I don't know what it is. Nature. Pure nature. I'm going to make some mate.
To end the day, and tomorrow we continue. Well, do you know what a beautiful night I had?
An impressive silence. Hardly any cars passed by, and before going to sleep, I went downstairs for a moment and stayed in silence.
And down there you could hear noises like twigs, leaves, little things.
And I felt completely surrounded by life, by a bunch of little animals, birds, the trees, obviously nature. But I felt like there were little things walking around, and it was beautiful.
There were signs along the road that warned that there could be.
Well, there are deer, elk, moose, something like that. And I said, well, what if something like that is wandering around here?
But it was really nice to sleep feeling like I was part of this whole natural environment. I loved it.
I also had my coffee, and now I'm ready to keep moving toward Eureka, as they pronounce it, which is Eureka to me.
Nature is beautiful.
how beautiful.
And I was going over what I had been enjoying.
This whole route, with all this shade and all these tall trees, does something to me when I pass by so many trees around, but I really love it.
I really like cities that have those tree-lined entrances on the sides, or routes like this one. I enjoy them a lot, so the distance is just wonderful.
We have traveled 51,465 kilometers from Argentina to here, and we're going to keep adding more kilometers heading north.
We were standing here for about 15 minutes.
Looks like they're doing repairs on the road, right?
A car.
No, amazing. Did you see that? That was something else. It crashed and caught fire. It was all burned. Oh my god. Let's keep it calm around here. We don't want any trouble, please.
That really was surprising.
Still, I get the feeling that...
It's like there's a company around here that's dedicated to all this deforestation because there are just too many logs piled up.
There was one there.
And there are a lot of these trucks, but I don't know, honestly, I don't know.
but it was really shocking to see that truck crashed into the tree and burned.
Well,
let's take it easy.
Ah, look.
What a huge tree this is, my god.
Tall Sequoia. Well, the little descent, Preciadita.
I'm entering a little park.
It looks really nice.
More nature, more trees. In this park, there's a very famous tree that I want to see. Take a picture with the estanciera.
Although they just gave me
some news that almost made me cry.
This is the famous Chandler tree, which is a living tree, and they made this little cut in it.
So that cars can pass through. The bad news is that the station wagon can't fit. In fact, I'm looking at it right now, and I think that even without the box, it still wouldn't fit.
Let me check.
No, even if it didn't have the drawer, it still wouldn't fit.
I'll walk by and take a little picture with the estanciera, even if it's just the front.
But well, it's really impressive. I want to go under there.
This is to give you a sense of scale. Look at the car and look at that tree.
Amazing.
I love these moments.
I made lunch, lentils, some rice, carrot salad, and I added a bit of cheese, the one Julio gave me. Amazing.
And here there's a nice breeze. The sun is strong enough that you could sit in it, but here I get a bit of shade from the trees.
Beautiful.
What more could I ask for?
It's awesome. So I'm enjoying the moment.
The food and this lifestyle that I love.
Nah, look at this. What a job. Look at this really thick log. And they went for it.
Very impressive.
You can see that the birds left their little gifts, but I think it's really crazy.
Such a job. And here's a log that I was looking for, and I said, this must be stuck, look at this work.
I was saying this must be stuck, and I tried to find it, I went underneath, and it seems like it's attached.
Very impressive, very impressive.
More little bears over here, great job. And how realistic they are.
Look at this, I love it.
And here I was looking, and it caught my attention. This is a kind of eagle. And the one over there, well, it looks like a monkey man, but it has a human face, a monkey body, but it's impressive.
Very crazy. And I looked here.
It's a trunk this thick, so no, it's not nailed or placed or anything. Nothing at all.
And they pulled off such a feat?
On the trunk. It's awesome. I really like this place. It has a lake, and you can walk all around that area. There are hikes you can do.
But above all, there are a lot of these sculptures that are made of wood, that are gigantic, that are trees.
At some point, I don't know, they were cut down or they fell. I imagine they must have fallen. They made all these impressive things. An incredible job.
Look, I hadn't seen...
Here, it is.
All right, Mark Kolb, you're a genius. I love this little green spot. So peaceful, beautiful little park. It's nice.
And above all, look at the size of the trunk. Look at this huge diameter. These trees are amazing. Such a beautiful thing.
This was the closest I could get. The little tree station wagon, because it's small for it, but it's impressive because this tree is 96 meters tall and 6 meters in diameter. It's crazy. It's 2,400 years old. I was just standing here watching the cars go by and people taking pictures, looking at the sky, the clouds passing by, and I said, wow, what an amazing tree. It's so impressive. It's crazy. It's crazy to see life, the years of growth. It's really impressive. Here is the estanciera. As close as it could get to the Chandler tree. I loved that little place. It was beautiful. I already went out and did some shopping. The weather is really crazy. It gets cloudy, it drizzles, then the sun comes out. It's impressive.
I like these little places on one hand because they're more like typical of the area, but on the other hand, they scare me a little.
Because they don't have the prices listed.
I returned an avocado. I was going to take just one. The avocado was $2.49. I said, keep it, thanks, but keep it.
I brought some bananas for the road, a little bit of meat because I want to make a little sauce. Let's put in a few more kilometers.
I still feel like staying in nature. I don't want to get to the city. I have to get to Eureka because I need to pick up a package, but it's about 150 kilometers away.
I feel more like going looking for a little place to stop that lets me stay and keep sleeping in the nature.
Also, it would be good to put on the weather strips I have back there for the doors, since I haven't put them on yet and it's raining a lot. So that's also something to do in a more open place, somewhere with more air.
I'd like to do it, but well, this road is the 40-way, 101, the one I'm taking again.
I'm crossing and going out, and I've been watching, and I'm also going to go through some hills, going up and down.
So the scenery is surely going to be beautiful.
A little more on the road, and we're looking to see what little spot I can find to spend the night. A quick stop to let the cars pass, and we keep going. Well, I took a little curve upwards and now I'm here.
On this side there's a river, but a river... Turquoise, green, crystal clear, my god. But it's on that side. Really beautiful. I'm going to walk along this river.
So, let's see if at some point I can show it to you. You have to see what that river is like. I loved it. Here I was able to stop for a second. I'm going to show you the color of that river. No, man, look at that. No, don't look over there, please.
Surrounded by trees, really tall, green, beautiful. It's something amazing. Incredible views and beauty along this Route 101.
Everyone kept telling me it was beautiful. Well, it's even more beautiful than I expected.
But let's keep going, because what's today's goal?
Eat that little meat in a little sauce and enjoy it in the nature.
I'm going to put you in first.
This doesn't show up. Okay, but...
Very good.
Suba estancia, Suba, up, 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 Suba. That's where the noise starts.
Part of the adventure. But what if it's not going up? What if it's not going up? The estanciera. What if it's not going up? Besides, I pressed the gas too much. Oh, come on, Estanci, huh? Confusion Hill? Confusion Hill. I want to see... Let's see what's up with this. Because I'm confused by so many signs that say Confusion Hill. I don't know what. Open? What is this? Is this Confusion Hill's place? The point of historical interest. Point of historical interest. Look! No, is this made in a tree?
If the one I saw a little while ago caught my attention, imagine this one. Look at it.
The whole tree is carved, but upwards. The other one was fallen. Wow.
Mom? Are these people crazy? This amazed me as soon as I came in. It's the tree that stands on its own. The tallest in the world, 13 meters in total.
They say there are others that are taller, but they've been cut and added and supported in a different way. Not this one. This is a dead tree.
It took someone 3 months with a chainsaw to take out the pieces bit by bit.
A whole scaffolding system was built around it, and in 3 months, this beauty was made. 13 meters. Very tall.
Well, I decided to go in. The entrance fee is $5.
Apparently it's a place, a kind of room where gravity plays certain tricks on you. Well, what I'm reading is that in this place there are strange things that have no explanation.
For example, here are 2 little spots to put your feet.
Like this, and stand up. The gentleman who greeted me at the entrance came over.
And he tells me that this is leveled.
Therefore, they are built the same.
But when you stand on one side, you look taller, and when you stand on the other, it looks like you're smaller.
They want you to figure out about what your height is if you switch places.
Okay.
That was weird.
It is weird.
You are like 3 inches shorter than 5 seconds ago.
I don't understand. What is happening?
I ask him why. He tells me there's no explanation.
The sign says that the body automatically leans to maintain, like there, the gravitational effect.
So be careful and pay attention to how your body moves. And it's true that it feels a little strange.
And now I understand how this is.
It's really crazy. I see people standing.
No, of course. The body starts doing very strange things. I feel like I'm going to fall.
Here the sign says to try to sit down and then try to stand up to see how easy it is for you.
Okay, it says to try to stand up without using your hands, right? I mean, without holding on to anything.
Hey, that's true.
It's really hard.
I feel like an idiot.
Careful with what you say in the chat. Of course, very hard.
This is weird. Question. Can you walk on the wall? How do you walk on the wall? Let's try it.
I throw the little ball down.
And the little ball comes back.
There it went.
No, kid.
Well, it's a house built in a certain way from what I can see, right?
A diagonal shape.
So it tricks you into thinking that you should actually be like this, but of course, you stand up straight.
And the floor is also slanted. It's a house made into a square. Like a room made into a square, but slanted.
So the whole time you're trying to go the other way, like trying to adjust yourself, and it seems like you're kind of weird, right? Should you be like this?
And it's good, it's interesting for everyone, and the kids laugh a lot. I thought it was a nice stop.
Interesting, at least to learn something more about what's on Route 101. What I liked is that they take into account the possibility of a tsunami.
They show you the evacuation route, but they mark it up in the tree.
I like to go for a drive and stop at little places like this, go exploring, get out, see an amazing landscape like this, a huge bridge, and feel so small, you know?
With so much vastness of trees, forest, and nature.
Please.
I like it. I'm really enjoying these days.
I was looking at the map because I thought that river looks really impressive. I wondered if I would find a way out or something that would allow me to.
Like taking another path, one that goes closer to the river so I can see it. Let's go that way.
And there I found one that goes under the 101.
And now I'm taking another smaller route that will get me closer to the river.
The definition of the little houses I saw back there is beautiful little houses. Super luxurious.
And cars.
Several burned ones.
Burned cars.
I don't know what to think.
There's like an interesting little exit. It looks really steep. I'm going.
Let me check. This slope is kind of steep. Well, no, the slope is a bit steep.
But above all, there's a spot for a car to park, but it's full of shade.
And it's cold down there, and it looks like the temperature is going to drop a bit more this evening. So, no, I'd rather get a bit of sunlight, man. So, well, I'll look for a little spot along this side road. The river is right here. I'd love to be close, with a view of the river. Let's see what's there. This is what I wanted to show you. Well, I found a little spot here, right by the side of the road.
I think I'll be able to sleep here without any problem. I can stay and spend the rest of the day.
Look at this, please.
Look at this river.
No, no.
No. The color is very...
Pretty, kind of like turquoise. Oh my god. Yes, I'm going to stay in this place.
It's very pretty. Well, ready to prepare lunch?
Unfortunately, I don't have any sauces or tomatoes because my idea was to make some pasta with sauce. But I'm going to make some sautéed meat.
With some onions and garlic, a bit of oregano and some rice, it's going to be awesome.
Alright, ready?
No, man, I'm telling you, this smells amazing. And since I still have some fresh cheese left, here goes a little more.
Oh, Papa.
Look at this. It may not look very tempting, but I'm going to enjoy it.
I took a beautiful little nap. Honestly, it was beautiful. And now it's time to go for a little ride along the river on my bike.
Ha! How beautiful!
Let's go over there. Let's take...
This way.
Behave yourself, SNC.
But when the sun shines on the part of the river, it's really beautiful what you see. Sometimes a little breeze picks up.
It's really nice around here, right now.
I like going up this because I'm taking everything I'm doing on the bike as a kind of training to get in shape.
In fact, I was just thinking that I'd love to go up. I'm not saying climbing, but doing those hikes you do, going up hills or mountains.
I really want to do that, but you need to be in better shape, and I'm getting it back with the bike.
So, and through places like that, burned out cars that I told you about.
And those little houses that just went by, so lovely.
Can you imagine? A little house by the river, a little park like this.
Some mate and a pastry, Dad. What more could you want? Well, some serious hills.
They're doing quite a bit of maintenance work on this road.
Down there it said it's because they're fixing the drainage system.
Oof, it feels great to feel the effort in my legs from going up and up and up.
It's tiring.
But it's very rewarding. I don't know how to put it.
It's the same as when you go out running and being in natural environments. It's so much better.
I love it.
It's awesome, really awesome.
What a beautiful truck. What a beautiful landscape.
What a beautiful ride. How nice it is to have the chance to ride a bike and go through these places, seriously.
I feel satisfied, and I'll feel even more satisfied when I put on the weather stripping.
Because I was checking my phone and it says there's a frost warning for tomorrow.
From 1 in the morning until 9. So I'd better put on the little weather strips because it looks like it's going to be cold. The wind is already starting to pick up, but it's beautiful.
Time to put on the weather strips.
Alright, I put the glue on the weather strip, which is this cylindrical thing that I'm going to stick here. I had to put glue all over it, from the top, along the sides, all the way down.
And now, when this is dry enough so that your finger kind of sticks to it, that's when I put it on, and then I'll do the other side.
The sun has already set. It's starting to get a little cooler. But anyway, I've been wanting to do this weather stripping for a while, mainly so it stays warmer inside.
So here we go.
Perfect there. I made a little cut there, and now it's all weather stripped.
Perfect. Weather stripping on both sides.
Ready? Okay. I had to cut them a little bit so the door would close because it was getting stuck, but now it's perfect, and I was checking.
The one who's having a good time here is the duck. Oh, just now the duck was there swimming. It's so cold. Now it got really, really cold. I was about to go inside.
Just some, mate, but anyway, I'm glad. I like that I made progress with the weather stripping, and that's done now.
The estancia is looking better and better, and now that it's working great, even better.
So I'm wrapping up another spectacular day, living, traveling in nature, walking around, discovering new places. I love it.
Good morning. You might be wondering if it froze or not.
Well, no, there wasn't a frost, but the cold is really impressive. I checked here on the hood to see if there were any marks, but no, there was just a bit of water, but no, it didn't freeze.
Right now we have 2 degrees, it's cold, and the sun has just started to shine.
But I loved it. I loved sleeping here. I loved everything that happened on this trip. Saying goodbye to Julio over there in 4 Black.
A total genius.
Traveling this amazing route that went up and down, that at times went right along the edge of the seacoast, which looked incredible.
And then it went into this kind of forest with amazing, really tall trees with shade. It was beautiful to see the Chandler tree, to go through Confusion Hill, beautiful places along this Route 101, and it looks like it's going to keep being spectacular.
I traveled 93 kilometers on this day of the trip, and I'm ready and prepared to reach a new state.
And I'm going to show it to you in the next video. So I send you a huge, huge, huge hug. Thank you for being there and for joining me on this journey.
And I'll see you in the next video.
It's worth traveling. Traveling is worth it. Traveling. Traveling, it's worth traveling.